Okay. Excuse me. Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. This video is about dragons. Not I'm not going too deep into it, but what I am gonna do is look up on Google because I've done this before. Before, but I really want to show you guys this because look on Google and try to find medieval dragons, right? Find the medieval dragons, right? And I will point out that these motherfuckers. Let's see. All right. Okay. These beings was literally showing us in these depictions of them going after us. Okay. And there's different pictures of these, obviously. So let me switch this. So you see this right here? You just take a pic. I mean, and I've shared pictures like these before in this channel, obviously. But I just want you to show you this. Like, remember, shout out to Remedy H. Well, what is it? Dragon standing right up, like this, basically. And then you have this, was it Saint George person? But you know how this is basically this is how it was. This is what they say, basically. This is what they say. For you to be a Christian, you have to slay a dragon. To be part with God, you need to slay the dragon. And this is not the only picture. This is not the only picture. There's a lot of them. Let me see if I could see through here. You see that? There's one there. And then they have two of us fighting with each other. Pretty much. And look at them just talking. You see how they're just talking and shit like that about us and shit like that? We probably were fighting there. Or at least they have us here. Even though we can most likely fly out of here, duh. But they have us here. In this little, like, we're freaking like show and tell and shit like that. Literally, like, the part when they put us in zoos and shit like that? Stuff like that, man? Seriously. Like, I try to talk to my grandparents about stuff like that, too, and, I mean, they're old now, and they're, that shit's gonna be changed for them soon, though. It is. The Alzheimer's and all that stuff. All of that stuff is gonna change, so I already know that. I already know they're gonna see the new world, and no, they're not gonna perish or anything like that. No, they're gonna literally... What's happening with a lot of brothers and sisters right now is what's gonna happen to them. All right? Like, a lot of the elderly and a lot of the kids and stuff like that are gonna do things that you'd be like, holy shit, then it's going to happen to us and stuff like that. Obviously, it's starting with the kids already, and some of us can already do this already. So, go back. So, there's tons of pictures of dragons here, guys. There is just tons and tons of pictures, obviously. But what I'm literally looking at, what I'm looking for, is literally, look at this. Fighting with us, basically. Now, there's a type of naga, basically, that has a crocodile body, and I've showed this before. Let's see. I've showed this before on my channel. I put it in my community page. So let me go back to my community page here, because I did share it in my community page, and I've talked about it before here too. Again, like I said on this channel. But I just want to do this because I feel like I haven't done more of this, even though I probably have talked about it a lot. But still, there was literally ancient paintings, medieval paintings, that it doesn't, like, it depicts, okay, the reason I say that it shows these beings attacking dragons, and we all dragons, it's that there's no paintings showing a color person slaying a dragon. You always see all these Caucasian people slaying dragons in these paintings. Okay? Alright, so this is the... right here. It's supposed to be right here. The name's right here. This is the... one of the... what is it? One of the Nagas, basically, that we could turn into. Not all of us are different. All of us look different, but this is just one of them and shit like that. And then it's supposed to see how it's like a crocodile body and shit like that. Then you have like a freaking snake head and stuff like that. So it's almost very similar, you know? Very, very similar. It's really, really similar. So I just want to talk about that right there. Let's see if we could go more here. So, and again, they show so many of us. Obviously, I've showed this picture before. It's just this one's black and white. We always showed that symbol, guys. Every time you saw ancient stuff, it was always this type of symbol right here. So it was always a dragon and obviously a phoenix. So phoenix, dragons, what is it? What are they called? Wyverns. There's so much. There's so much. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think I showed this. I did show this. I remember. But look at this. They're just stabbing us and stuff like that. All of us going after them and shit like that. So they depict what was happening, and some idiot is going to be like, well, why do they depict you like dragons like that? It's because we war like that. And then people don't want to fathom that because they feel like they don't live in that type of world. They don't think that type of world exists. But it does. The reason it exists is because these motherfuckers are not going to make something that is fake. I'm sorry. If you really do think that, I have nothing to tell you. Because they can't create any... They can't... Guys, these are people that can't not be creative for nothing. They steal shit. These beings are like that. These beings steal shit. They have no creativity. Everything that's out there in the whole world, in the world, they've been putting it in different places and then calling it evil and shit like that, and changing other shit, calling it evil. All right, there's even a book, that's called Ryvern, the Shape-Shifting Dragon or something like that. It's actually a romance novella actually. And it's about this chick, this orc, eventually falls in love with a dragon, and that dragon falls in love with her. And then they split apart, and then because she has to take care of her grandfather, and all of a sudden, the village that she's close to literally becomes inflamed and shit like that. So she's scared for her life. She's scared for her grandfather's life. And she tries to see who it is, that dragon, but it's that same dragon that she fell in love with, basically. So it's just like... That's a modern day of Beauty and Beast and King Kong right there, to be quite honest with you, that book. So I haven't read the book. I've just seen it. It just came across for me. And it's literally like $3 for $3 on Barnes and Noble. For what I can find. Online, it says $3 online. I don't know if you actually go there, it will actually be $3. But, you know. Me just saying that right now, they're going to probably put that price up. Or change a lot of shit, or try to take that book out, because every time I try to find that book online, someone talking about it, they're talking about other books of the author, which is also an orc. But again, you got to pay attention to some of these what these orcs write in their books, to be quite honest with you. Look at J.K. Rowling, the stuff that she wrote in Harry Potter. Why do you think it made so much money? It made so much fucking money, and Harry Potter resonated with me like a motherfucker, because I knew I lived in that world. I really did. I just knew what type of world I lived in. It was like a Harry Potter world mixed with the Scott Pilgrim type of elements of video game, but also very cartoon-esque, basically. Toon Force-ish, basically. So that's literally the world I lived in. It's crazy. Because whatever resonated with you, that's the world you lived in. That's the realm that you lived in, and you're going to go back to it. So the fact that I figured it out, it was pretty cool. It took a while, obviously. It takes a while. Mainly because you're still processing a lot of things, and as you get older, you start realizing certain things. So it's all about getting older too. Some people might not think that. Some people might want to grab the knowledge right away, but if they don't understand and understand and understand it, they might have to wait a little bit just to see it, because if they don't see it in that particular age, they could see it in another particular age. Or they might get it the same age, it's just later on they might get it. It just depends. You know? It really just depends. So again, they always show pictures like this. I always show, you know, they always have this shit. Always having a freaking saint slaying a dragon for no particular reason at all whatsoever. You know, I need to find that article. It wasn't an article. It was more, well, some website was literally talking about the perspectives of those dragons and they pointed out that they basically were slaves, and I'm just like, did I read that right? Did I read that right? I have to find that one. I really do need to find that one. Yeah, I have to check in my history. I should check in my history. Oh, and also you gotta pay. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't. I haven't watched the new one yet. Well, the prequel technically. I think it is a prequel to the show that came before that. Because it's called House of Dragons, and that one sounds more intriguing just because of the name. To be quite honest with you, so in those shows you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention how they treat the dragons. To be quite honest with you, because we are dragons. They in these movies they depict the dragons almost wildly beastly animals and stuff like that. But in real life, no. Sorry. No, no. Because a dragon is very high vibrational being. It's a being. It's a heavenly being. I'm sorry. It is. It's part of the heaven realm, basically. It is. That's why they call it a fire serpent. Okay? That's why they call it a fire serpent. There's a reason why they call it a fire serpent. And I want to show you this just because these are really interpretations of us. They're really good drawings of us, to be quite honest with you guys. Like, look at this. You know? Literally different types of dragons, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The fact that these motherfuckers came to this type of realm is once you wake up and realize who you are, you be fascinated so much of it, you know, because you should be fascinated about it. This is your people. You should be intrigued by this, you know. And if you are so-called black and so-called Afro-Hispanic, you would literally get what you're seeing here, you know. And also if what is it, especially if you like dragons as a little kid, you know, especially if you like the dragons as a kid, and you usually put a tear on your in the back of your pants and act like a kaiju monster Godzilla type shit when you're a kid. So that just told you right there, you know, like that told you that you were a dragon. I don't like stuff like that. You have to realize when you get older. I didn't realize that until I got older. I've seen my niece do that a couple of times, and somehow I don't know why it didn't click until like a few days ago when I saw her do that again. I'm like, oh yeah, holy shit, you know. So that's what just happened here. And is this is something? Is that? I'm just watching some. I mean, I'm just seeing something here. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. All these ads. Every time you see something good, they want you to they show something. They always want to show something at your fucking face. So, let's see. I did put medieval art. I don't know why they're not. I guess I had to put historical, right? Because I've seen so many. There we go. I think I should put historical medieval art there. I think that would be a lot more better than what I put earlier. Sorry with my words here. I'm just going like this as I go, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not getting anything ready or anything like that. Maybe I should have, but I'm just okay. Here's a picture. Having a freaking. You see that? Hold on. You see that? This fucking bitch right here has us fucking tied in a freaking neck like a slave. Alright? And look, here's one thing if you really want to know, how do you know these are us in these pictures? Easy. Look at the tail of the dragon. Look at the tail of the dragon. You see how it curves? It's telling you. They're telling you. Some of the, like, there's a 9 in that picture. There's a number 9 in that picture. Do you see that number 9? Do you see that number 9 in this picture? There was a number 9 in this picture. Okay? You probably see it more than once. And I could just point one out, that there's a number 9 on that dragon's tail. So, and that's not the only one. Here's another one. Okay? Look at this one. See? They're telling you. They're telling you. Okay, guys? They're telling you. And then most people are like, well, what if it's like this? Some idiot is going to say that. The haters. What if it's like this? Wavy. Wavy. Come on, man. Come on, guys. That's just to the haters. I'm not saying it to my brothers and sisters that know. You know, I'm just showing you what I'm seeing here and everything like that. Look at the curves that they put with this dragon. Look at that. It's like my hair. Literally, with all curves and all that shit. You see that shit? Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Look at that. Look at this. You know this shit is real. Look at this, man. They can't think of shit like this. And then look at the tail, too, as it swishes and shit like that. Does like a... Look at that shit, man. Like, I'm telling you guys. I'm just like... This is a really good depiction of us right here, though. I am that serious. This is from 16th century. Yeah. Yeah, from the 16th century. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The fact that you can buy these pictures is crazy, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, you can buy these pictures. You can buy them. I never attempted to buy one, but if I did, it would be the one that I just showed you, to be quite honest with you. But we don't have to buy that shit anyways, guys. Why are they gonna pay? Why we should buy stuff that's literally our shit? Give me my picture, boy. You know, that's a picture of me. Give me that shit. Oh man, I just saw this. What is it? What was it? It was around. Oh, there it is. There's another picture. And then there's one. Oh god, it's so good, guys. I think I still have it. Did I share it? No, I think I couldn't share. Where did I put it at? Wait, I think I have it here on my Instagram. I think I have it on my Instagram. I think. Because the picture that I want to show you guys, oh my god, this picture showed you that we were the dragons, alright? They're just showing a mechanical bat right there. There it is. Here it is. Look at this shit, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And I've shared this picture before in videos and stuff like that. I don't know if I put it in my community channel, because I tried to put this picture in my community channel, and I don't think it went through, because YouTube is just like, well, if it's not gonna fit, it's not gonna fit. And I'm over here like, it's just a picture. You mean to tell me you can't fit this picture in here, YouTube? Some bullshit. Some bullshit of like, hey, this is how the size of the picture needs to be for it to show. And it's like, does it fucking matter? In the year 2023. That's all I need to say about that. Like, I know some people might say yes, but in the year of 2023. Like, come on. Like, for real. Let's see if I did. No, I did not. Okay. Just wanted to check. But look at this, guys. When I saw this picture, look at that. A sun disk around us. Even this one right here, too. Come on, look at this, man. And we have our freaking, like, this dragon has his feet on this guy, on this freaking orc and shit. Look at this. When I first saw that picture, I was in shock that I found this. Because I always research high and low finding dragon pictures, old ones like these. And I discovered this year. And I'm like, either two things. Either they just put this here, or they've been hiding it for a while until I saw it. You know, because high vibration and shit like that, just since you're seeking to find it, you're going to find it. Trust me, that's why I tell people sometimes, be like, oh, I don't see these beings, I don't see that. And I'm like, if you find them, you will see them. Guarantee you. Or I can't see reptilians. Oh, okay, find them. And I guarantee you will find them. I'm dead serious. Like, people like that sometimes, I'm just like, are you serious? You want to act that way? Okay, fine. Because I've always knew, ever since I was a little kid, you're going to find it? Well, that's what you're going to look for. I just knew, even as a kid. And I still have that mentality still to this day. It's just like, is that what you're going to look for? Well, then you're going to look for it. You're going to look for danger? Well, you just found it. You're going to look for mythical beings like fairies and goblins? Well, guess what? You're going to find those too. All right? Because you already put it in your head. It's a frequency, guys. You know? A lot of people understand and overstand this, but some people don't. You know? and not to say you're stupid or anything, it's just that it's what it is. Once you understand, understand, and understand your whole reality, oh man, oh man, it's these beings can't do shit. They'll become the bitch, to be quite honest with you. Um, I was looking at other pictures here. Oh, and our sisters used to dress like this, guys. I hope you know that too. There's some videos I've been seeing that how sisters used to wear and stuff like that. But this is one picture here too. You know, our goddesses used to dress like that. Very beautiful. What is it? And obviously. Why would we? They're all women. We love all women. How? Oh, hell yeah. Are you kidding me? Have you seen all women? Oh. Oh, God, I love my woman. Oh, God, you have no idea, man. Oh, I want to cry. I want to cry. I'm just looking for more dragon pictures. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is them fighting us and shit like that. And then some of these pictures show... Okay. Look, they're fighting us and shit. And then you see have angels right there. And it's funny they depict them as freaking white people, but this is actually us. And then you see these dragon wings right there, but they still depict them as freaking white people. But no, that shit is us. That shit is us. And you see this right here? Them forming into like a regular selves and shit like that. What happened with the fall and crap like that. But not also with the fall, but when these motherfuckers kept fucking with us. That was more with the fall that happened, obviously. But there was this I'm just talking about with this one. I'm talking about more about the Titans and the gods. But this is another thing too. This is like two pictures in one telling two different stories from what I can see right now. Hey, that's me. That's just me from what I can see from this picture, you know. And it's funny that it shows them like on the ground shit, like hell, basically. Seriously. So that is a really good picture, to be quite honest with you. So, let's see. There's another good picture here. There's just so much, guys. There's just so much. And it's really needs to be said also. Let's see. What was the other one? There is a statue. There is a statue. Hopefully I can see it. Oh, wait. There's a statue of two dragons holding an egg. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that. I can't even talk right now. I don't know if I showed you guys that. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Two dragons. Ooh. There we go. It's just a beautiful picture. I want to use this picture. I want to show it off with this picture. It took me straight to Twitter. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Look at this. Look at this picture. I've seen this picture plenty of times on Google and stuff like that, but I never actually mentioned it in this channel and stuff like that. Look at it. That's all goddess, and that's us. You know, literally. God and goddess right here. Titan and Titaness. Literally. Look how beautiful this is, man. You think these orcs make this statue? Fuck no. The hell's wrong with y'all? Look at the detail on that shit. You mean to tell me they made it? Ha! 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 Next thing you're going to tell me that... What else you going to tell me? That's bullshit, you know? Oh, man. That's a beautiful picture right there. But this is what it looks like during the day and shit like that. It's a really, really good picture of us and stuff like that. So a lot of people need to pay attention to that too, because a lot of people just want to get scared for something for no reason, and then you're gonna complain saying, "Why is that there?" And they're not taking it down. It's because they get fucked over if they do. Oh, it's because of these reptilians and shit like that. No, are you kidding me? These reptilians are fucking scared of this shit. Okay. The reptilians do not look like this, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe if they made it with one of us, I guess, but... And there was, like, mixing and shit like that, but overall, like, guys, come on. Come on, you should know now what a reptilian looks like. The fuck kind of... They showed it in Amazing Spider-Man. And they're not the only, and that's not the only one. For kind of loud, they even showed you one in the Dark Crystal. All right, those are your freaking royal motherfuckers. Not all of them, obviously. They're just there's different types of royals. By the way, guys, a lot of people forget about that. You have your insectoid royals, you have your freaking reptilian royals, and you even have your orc ones, aka Greys. I remember hearing that a long time ago too, not knowing that if it was 100% true, even though it was always in the back of my head, and I just had to find out more details about that. And I'm still finding out more details about that too, so I'm not stopping with that one. So, and I'm just looking at more dragon stuff because this one's a beautiful picture of that picture that I just showed you. This one's really beautiful. It's a full statue of them and stuff like that. I love the way that it's just colored and stuff like that. And it should tell you right there too, because this is copper. It's green. Meaning at one point it used to be silver. Not silver, sorry. It used to be gold. Sorry. It used to be gold. Or copper, actually. Copper, my bad. I'm trying to think of the Statue of Liberty, but I'm like, oh no, that is true. It would have been copper, not gold, but either way. Just oh goodness gracious, guys. Like the pictures that they have with some of us here is just amazing. Seriously. This is why they worship us. They worship us like crazy. These wicked ones, I haven't said this before too. I've said this before too. They hate us so much, but they can't live without us, man. They can't live without us. They really can't. It's crazy. We literally could be on our own, peaceful and fine, which we were. We were. Even when we fought against the gods and shit like that, we were fine after that, because whatever happened between the Titans and the gods is what happened between the Titans and the gods. Not with these wicked motherfuckers. That's a whole different story. To be quite honest with you. That's just me. That's the way I see it. So, not to say there's not other gods that decided to do other shit to us or something like that. Like I said, I've mentioned this before too. Some brothers and sisters just, not all, obviously. It's mostly these wicked ones, because, yeah, it's mostly these wicked ones anyways when you think about it, because they can't, like, why are we here? And then there's not other ones out there outside of our cosmos that haven't helped us, and some of them have, but some of them just haven't at all whatsoever. I'm just saying that right now. Some of them, again, going back, some of them have helped. I'm not saying that some of them did not, because me just saying that, oh, none of them didn't help is stupid. It's stupid. But this dragon right here looks pretty dope that I do want to show you. And why are they not? Okay, this website's weird. It used to be a good website. I used to come here a lot to look at pictures, but not anymore. Even though I still got my account here. But anyways, it doesn't matter. This one's really cool. And some of us were different sizes too, guys. Remember, we're Titans. We're gigantic beings. I'm dead serious. We're so gigantic to the point that they can't even fathom us. These wicked ones cannot fathom us at all. This is why they have all these type of dragons all over the world. If they sooner or later, guys, we're gonna morph into this shit. All right, I'm not lying to you. It's just a matter of time at this point. Oh, and here's one of the reptilians I'm talking about. You see, looks like something you see in the Dark Crystal and shit like that. So, and that's very different from the dragons that I showed you. Isn't it? Isn't it? Sorry. For the people in the back. Oh, shit. But look at this. Look at this. Look at my eye. This is from Elden Ring, and this eye is a dragon eye. You can get different eyes in the game depending what you do with your magic and stuff like that, basically, in the game. But here, look at this. When I first saw that, man, I just knew who I was more and more. And they're basically almost the same eye color too when you look at them. You know? So I remember when I first saw this, I know I was going to get probably some people that are going to say some things, but again, know thyself. Seriously. Who's going to tell you who are you than you? For real. I shared this one a lot too. The whole Archangel Michael slaying the Satan basically. That's just a picture of it. But this is really Titans versus the gods here, to be honest. And remember, like Bobby Hemmett says, to go to heaven, you have to go through hell. You know? So shout out to that, my guy, man. Seriously. So I think that's it. That's really all I can say. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys like looking at some of the stuff that I was showing you with the dragon stuff and everything like that. And yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching this stuff. Thank you for watching me along with my journey and stuff like that too. And this is right around the corner. Just you could just tell that this shit's done, because if you haven't noticed at all, I mean, I would say I don't know what to say, because it's hard to explain it, because to me it's hard to explain it, mainly because the fact that the world is not going to be what you think it is, man. It's not. Think if you want to get an aspect of it, even if I did point it out, a good aspect of what we're going to head to, that still wouldn't help at all. I could say that we're heading to Final Fantasy, Harry Potter type of level, but that still won't hit. Because in those movies and those games and shit, and video games and shit like that, they don't put the full extent. Mainly because these motherfuckers can't pull the full extent, because they will die. They will die. They will die. The frequency is too high for them. So they have to depict it in a way that they can not die, if that makes sense. You know? It's almost like when people talk about Cthulhu, of like what he looks like and stuff like that, and when H.P. Lovecraft depicted him, he depicted weird and everything like that. H.P. Lovecraft did that a lot with his in his books about other beings that were around here, basically, and mainly because he couldn't fathom them. We could, mainly because they were our brothers and sisters and our neighbors and family members, our Saw family. But for them, they thought there were demons, devils. They thought it was like hell coming on earth. And I'm just like, maybe for you, but for them, this is their home. And you're going to kick them out or talk shit about them because you don't want them here, because it makes you look bad? Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Just because there's going to be a being out here that you cannot be around, and you think it needs to be destroyed because you can't fathom it, too bad. It's almost like those Godzilla movies. These people freak out over Godzilla and they can't understand them. Some of them do want to understand them. You get those characters that are like that, but overall, mostly everyone wants to take him out because they do not want to understand him. And they would never want to. You know? In that new Godzilla show called Monarch, they have one of the episodes that they're about to nuke Godzilla, which is stupid because he feeds off of that shit. We feed off of that shit. We come from that shit, you know? So, and then this Orc Asian is literally going crazy. She's like, no, don't bomb them. Call it. And then they bomb Godzilla. And she starts crying. She's like, what have we done, you know? And I'm over here like, because she wanted to study it. She wanted to not take care of it. She just wanted to study it and learn from it, because they feel like we have to. These are new things that we never seen before, basically. And that's why I shared on my YouTube page, this page, about the whole what is it, Prepare for the Titans thing. It's on my Instagram too. So the reason I put that is because they literally are telling their people, get prepared. The Titans are coming. They've already awakened. They're gonna come. Full force. And they're not gonna stop. Okay? This is the stuff that they don't want to talk about. This is stuff that, in a way, their forefathers refused to talk about to them. Alright? Because they saw all forefathers, and good gracious. Are you kidding me? They couldn't even fathom They can't even fathom it. Because they were doing stuff to us that they were like, wait a minute, why they're not dying? Why they're not dying? It's because you went to a heaven realm, you dumb fuck. You're gonna shoot somebody in the heaven realm and then question why they're not dying? Because you're in the heaven realm, you idiot. Does that make sense? To them, it doesn't. They can't even comprehend it. They just be like, I'm like, how could you be like, to? That's what I'm saying. The slowness. Seriously, they can't be this dumb, right? Oh no, they are. You'd be surprised how dumb they are, and you're wondering how much adrenochrome did you drink for you to be this stupid. And it's funny too because they're trying really hard to get their fix, and it's not working, man. I'm sorry. You could do whatever you try to do, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna work. Sorry, not sorry. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The reason it's not gonna work is because you guys are pathetic failures. You're failures. You were born to fail, and you were going to fail. You're failures. You were created as failures. You were when you were created, it was already a failure to begin with. So you were just created to be fail after fail after fail after fail. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. And even and the thing is too, you had so many opportunities to just stop, but you didn't. You just refused to. Just like Frieza. You know how many times he could have stopped, but he didn't? That's why Goku killed him. Okay? This is something that your wicked ones know, but yeah, it's so funny too. Because we gotta thank you too sometimes. Because without you, some of us wouldn't even fucking woke up to realize how fuck up the madness is in this world. That it just needs to freaking change. And it is. It's changing for the better. As it should. As it should. Because if it doesn't change, don't expect new beautiful stuff to happen to anybody, including these wicked ones, to be quiet. I mean, nothing's going to happen beautiful to them anyways, except for nice and painful death. Goodbye, you wicked ones. Seriously. You guys are going to melt. Guys, I want to tell you this right now. I've been having beautiful, great dreams, to be quite honest with you. I've been remembering my dreams like crazy lately. There was this one dream that I had. It wasn't actually a dream. It was actually a vision to the future, to be quite honest with you. I see these motherfuckers marching to me, and all of a sudden, they start dropping off flies, dropping like flies, dropping like flies, dropping like flies. It took them, there probably was like so many dead bodies to the point that they realized that, wait a minute, every time we go up to him, we just start dying. And I literally had my freaking my Kara with me, my plush monster. I had her with me right there with my umbrella knife and everything like that, just like looking at them. And I'm looking at her and she's looking at me like, what the fuck? And they just kept dying in front of us. And I was just like, holy shit. Because that's when I realized I was just like, they're dying in front of us, girl. They're dying in front of us. And she's just looking at them like, wow, idiots. And I'm like, right. You know, because once we realized what it was, we just looked at each other like, huh, they dropping off like flies like that, huh? Huh. That's funny. Let's see more. So once they did realize that, they were like, yeah, we gotta stop, and they like retreated and shit like that. So that's the vision that I had not that long ago, and it was just beautiful, beautiful. And I hope you wicked ones are listening, because that is what's happening to you. And that will happen to you. Okay? Next year is death and destruction. This year is chaos and confusion. And this is the last month of the year. Um, don't be surprised if there's no Christmas or New Year's. I'm saying don't be surprised. Okay? Because I'm just thinking and tapping in. I'm like, how does mama feel? And all I hear is she's ready. And I'm just like, you bet your ass she is. Oh, mama. For real, man. Seriously. I was just thinking there for a minute. And all I heard from my higher self was like, she's ready. And I'm just like, I'm ready too. I was born ready, baby. Hell yeah, we were born ready. I'm dead serious. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your life, enjoy it with your friends and family and stuff like that. I know we all stay focused on thyself and stuff like that too, but obviously spend time with people that you care about too. Because sometimes when you do spend a long majority of time, sometimes you might feel depressed, mainly because not because you're not knowing thyself, because knowing thyself is beautiful in itself, obviously. That's why sometimes you like to be all by yourself. That's how I am sometimes. But to the point, we like to be social sometimes. We like to talk to people with certain things and everything like that. So, and then getting different experience from different people. Sometimes you just need to go somewhere. For example, like if you just stay home all the time and never branch out to visit people, visit places and stuff like that, then how will you actually grow more and more and more? So, and how will you get those experiences to grow more? So it's very important, very, very important. And that's why some of our ancestors understand and overstand that too. Even back in Kemet times, they understood that shit. Hell yeah, man. Of course. That's where they appreciated, life also, but they got ready for the afterlife. That's what this whole ground was all about. This whole ground was all about getting ready to get the fuck out of here. And I love it. But everything's changing now. Everything's changing to the point that, man, we're just going to keep getting higher and higher and higher. And these motherfuckers are never going to come back. They can try, but they will never make it. They will never make it to the destination because they will die before they make it to their destination. Which is great. It's fucking phenomenal. So I'll see you guys, man. Be safe. Don't forget, love your inner child. Don't forget that. You know how these wicked ones are. They always like to be like, oh, your inner child should have died a long time ago. And I remember hearing that when I was a kid, and I literally told them, go fuck yourself. Like I didn't tell them that, but in my head I was just like, go fuck yourself. You want me to grow up faster than what you expect? What I'm really supposed to, basically. So, but not. I'm not saying do not be childish. Just keep that child mentality, basically, almost like that pure imagination. Because imagination can help so much shit, guys. Especially with your meditation, your abilities, and when you're fighting these wicked ones. Oh, when I fight these wicked ones, literally, I said I had powers of Toon Force. So literally, when I'm fighting these wicked ones, I can literally just grab the ground like this and like a freaking blanket, and they just fall over and probably shoot themselves and die. Like literally, I don't even have to do anything to them. I could just look at them and they just melt at this point. And they know it. They know it. Remember that one dream that I did told you guys that these wicked ones were like fighting me and everything like that, and they were like surrounded by me, like pushing me and shit like that. Like seriously, but it was kind of funny too because I took them out eventually. I think my plush monster car was going over there, and then once she realized that I was getting attacked, she went over there, and then by the time she got over there, they were already on the ground. Yo, man, because when they were pushing me and I'm on the ground, I'm like, these motherfuckers wish. These motherfuckers wish. They tried. They tried. They really did tried. They fucking tried. And they died for it. No. They did. They died. They died and they deserved it. Alright? I'm dead serious. Uh, so I'll see you guys later. Be safe. And know thyself and get ready. Seriously, just get ready. Get prepared. Um, and take care of yourselves too. Eat right and shit like that too. Hell yeah, man, for real. Oh, I'm in some I'm in some mood. I'm in the mood. I can't even talk right now today. I don't know why. I guess I'm too happy. Hey, man. That's fine. But I was going to say, I'm in the mood for some strawberries, to be quite honest with you. I might just get some of that later after this. See ya.